Okay, this evening I'm just going to run through what we do for our calves. We're going to feed our calves this evening. We do have one young one that was born the day that she was taken to the sale and we bought her. So we are actually feeding her goat's milk, and that has been doing very well. So we're warming that up here in the sink, and we'll keep that going here. I want to try to get that nice and warm. Now we're feeding here with the actual mix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the phone down, and then I'll be doing this, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Okay, what we're doing here is bag here. I have one of these, a scoop full, and put that down in here. I'm doing one per bottle. The little thing here is just an automotive funnel. It works really well. No, it was not used for anything automotive. Put that in there because if you dump it too fast, it doesn't go down through. So keep that going. The little one that we just purchased is a Jersey Swiss mix. She is quite beautiful. Okay, so that is how much we have in there. Now we fill these bottles up, each one of them, and we're going to feed the larger ones here. They get 4 pints of the milk replacer. The goat's milk is a little more rich, so we're only giving that baby 3 pints of goat's milk. Now I'm going to lay the bottle. I've been able to rest it sideways on the nipple on the side of the sink and let it that way. All of it gets underneath the water, warms up a little faster. We'll get these filled up, then we'll shake them up, and sometimes I have to add a little bit more water and make sure that they do get filled up all the way. Okay, now to get the nipple on, they're not super easy, but I've learned you take it like this, turn it inside out, like that. That pops right on then, nice and easy. Just a second here, I'm going to add a hot kettle of water here to the sink. That'll help to warm up the water more than what the water heater does. That bottle's probably going to have to sit in the sink for about 10 minutes warming up. Okay, now to shake these, because I have them open, it'll make a mess. I put my finger over the end. I shake it and I turn it a little bit. That way it gets all the stuff off the bottom. Hang on here, my bottle decided to run away over here. See if I can get that balanced back up in there. It wants to fall off of here. It doesn't want to stay. Okay. I'm shaking this thing up. Now, I'll show you. There's nothing on the bottom here that you can see, but if you pick this up and look, it's all discolored because it's got the mix on the bottom, and that's what you don't want. So I'm going to shake it up, rotate, shake it up, rotate, and continue to do so. And the other thing is if you don't get it shook up enough, you will have little chunks in there. I did try the other day putting water in first and then adding the mix. That definitely keeps it off the bottom, but I think there was more chunks then, so I'm not sure. And again, we've got the dark. You can see right here where the dark is, that's the mix in here. So we're gonna shake this up. Shake it a couple different directions. It really seems to get it mixed up good. Just go back through and do it again after it's settled a minute. That shook up really good. And the goat's milk I'll shake just a little bit more for temperature. Obviously, it doesn't need to be mixed up. All right. Well, let's go out and feed the calves. Okay, here we are out here to feed the calves. This is Bert and Ernie. Let me get this in because Bert knows where his goes. These calf hutches have holders. So Bert's goes over there and he eats out of that. However, I gotta feed Ernie. I gotta hold it so that Ernie gets his. And they know about this. They do this every day. And then we have Ginger and Belle, our two little heifers, and the next cat in the next hutch, but I'll have to do them separate in a minute here. These two boys should be able to get this down pretty quick. I see Bert is being quite sloppy tonight. Come on, Bert, get going. I don't know what he's being so sloppy for. You got that going on, huh? Yep, you got that going on. Bertus, are you being pokey? Yeah, I hear you, Ginger. It won't take him very long. Ernie's just about got this down, which means it's going to be a while. I'm going to let Ernie sit here on the bottle because otherwise he'll be over there trying to drink Bert's. I should have 4 calf hutches, and I know that they say that it's best not to put them together. I am going to be splitting these two boys up here pretty soon. I do have a homemade hutch that I'm going to be putting Ernie in. Ernie's the bigger and the stronger of the two, and that way it'll split these two boys up. I think they'll do better that way. So it looks like I'm going to have to get Ernie or Bert's out here. So I'm going to let you go so I can fight with these guys, otherwise it's going to be hard. Okay, this guy got moved. Ernie is now in his little hutch here. The little end here has 3 sides, and I've got stuff on top, so